welcome to our Peach Brunch. So, I mean, it's been a minute.
It's been a while.
We've had so much going on, baby.
Yes, we are back, honey. I'm back.
I'm back. We're back. This is going to be the big hair season for me. What is this going to be for you, sweetie?
The big hair season.
It's going to be all truth, no lies.
See, that's what I'm feeling right there. But sure, you always be all truth, no lies.
That's
baby.
right. That's
you
right.
be
That's
giving.
my staple.
Now,
Yes, we're glad to have you back, Sean.
we are glad to have you
We
back.
missed you.
We're glad to have you back. So
One
we
of
got
you
so
girls
much
are
to
ready.
talk about. We got too much to talk about.
Like what?
Because you was the Christmas queen. You said you was gonna do it, baby.
Still
and
am.
had tens of thousands. Did you even hit 100,000
No, we're at like
on the
20,
Christmas critiques?
No, 20,000 views. 20,000, yeah, I can't
It was
believe
beautiful.
it. Yes, for those of you that have not tuned into my YouTube channel, you can find me at The Beautiful Life on YouTube, or you can search my name, Carl Anthony, in YouTube.
Plug.
Yes.
Yeah. Do your thing. What about you, Shar? What was the recap of your year?
Well, I actually booked another wedding, so
That's
she
good.
won't. Yeah, and
You're
it
the
was
wedding
it was beautiful because she was actually proposed to on Christmas.
Nice.
I love those moments.
It's not cliche though.
Very cliche.
I mean, but it's like
It's like getting engaged on.
It is,
Valentine's
but
Day.
I look at it as free promotion, honey. You already have the decoration. I mean,
That's
you don't have to do much.
That's true.
So yeah, I'm booking weddings and still doing that. It's just been a great year. I'm just
That's
blessed,
good.
and I'm just happy to see 2024.
You deserve
know
it.
what?
You
You know
deserve
what?
What about you, Miss Sam?
The retreat is probably 30 days from being done.
Yes.
So we're gonna have
Honey.
to bring one of the shows hosting at the retreat.
Love.
So I'm excited about that because
Wow.
that has been 2 years in the making. So it's been a labor of love.
And now-
And I'm ready to
honey.
birth this baby.
Getting into our bossness, honey. I like it.
I'm
Now,
ready.
Let me borrow some money from y'all.
Baby, you got the 20,000 views. I'm not quite there yet, but
Exactly.
you got the coin.
Okay, so what's been up? I mean, we kind of just downloaded on what we have going on.
Yeah.
Any friend gossip? Anything going on now in the news?
Friend
It's
gossip?
gonna-
Oh, no, I don't have friend gossip, girl. No, I don't do that.
No friend gossip. No, I heard you this morning. That's all you do is gossip. Be all into it. Matter of fact, what was the conversation I was overhearing about? It's her birthday and she has a boo taking her out, and it might be somebody that already has a spouse.
Listen, this is why you don't tell your business.
or
Baby, she's
speaking,
spilling the tea.
or speaking
This is-
too loudly.
This
ears
is
was
why
wide
you do
open.
not get your makeup done around other girls and you have conversation with other people.
Well, I
Wow. But what was the tea?
mean, from what I overheard, it's her birthday. She's going out on a date with a friend that she just found out was
married?
separated from his significant other. And so I'm just at this point like, all right, how do you feel about that? What kind of advice were you giving to be going out on a date with a significant other that already got a spouse?
Listen, I mean, it's
got my
very convoluted, right? But I think for me, my biggest thing is, how did you find out, right? What are your thoughts around it? And how long have they been separated? And like, what's the next course of action?
I mean, but does it really matter if you dating somebody that already has a legal spouse?
It does.
I mean-
a legal spouse.
Yes
Oh
and
my
no.
God, that means that you guys are connected, in finances, probably where you all live at. I mean, children. It could be a number of things.
And to your point, how did she find out?
Yeah, and
Because
why is it
that's my
taking you
biggest-
so long?
Did I have to discover this, or were you transparent from the beginning?
So was I being tricked, so to speak? Is
Or
this like
deceived,
or are we at a point where you're out here just trying to search because you got your own personal emotions that you're dealing with?
And when you find out, do you stay with him?
Yeah.
Well, do you?
And I'm a, what?
I heard a yes.
I had a yeah.
No. Re-ask me the question, and I'm gonna tell you.
Do you stay with him when you find out?
And it depends.
Okay. What does it depend on for you?
One, it depends on how I found out. If I can assess whether or not I'm the rebound person, We're not. And how much time in between has it been? Like, what's the delay?
Okay.
Are you separated like in the last 30 days? Are you separated in the last 60 days? Oh, it's been 6 months. We're working some legal things out. We got a house to sell.
Yeah.
We got to settle some finance issues. I can get that part, right? Then I'm also, what's the reason why y'all separating? I think I deserve that. I deserve to know that because it's helping me to get to know the future person. Like, are you divorcing because you cheated? Or are you divorcing because this other person had some issues or you grew apart? What does that look like? I'm owed that part.
I think I'm there with you too, Carl. I would have to know more about what the divorce is about, how it came about. Was there cheating involved? I want to know all the nits and grits.
Well, you don't consider it cheating when they're still married and dealing with you?
Now, if
they're still married and dealing with me, they're separated. So I would assume it's not necessarily a cheating sort of thing because you guys have already had that conversation and you guys are no longer being
intimate.
Exactly. So for
Laid
me,
up
it's
in the
not
same
cheating.
bed.
Yeah,
How do
if
you
there's an
know
understanding.
they're not laying up in the same bed?
I mean, you don't know if anybody's laid up in the same bed.
You really don't.
You don't know
But
that.
you could be still in a happy marriage and they lay up
in another bed, right? So I'm going to take you at your word until you show me differently.
Correct.
But I want to know, how serious are you about separating? How serious are you about us connecting? I mean, I think there are a lot of variables to figure out.
Yeah.
But it is a lot to lay on someone at the start of a relationship.
Yeah.
At the start of me getting to know you.
Yeah.
It's already hard enough to get to know a person and kind of work through all of what's happening in life and getting to know somebody and running through all those channels. And then now you kind of lay on this burden on me that you're still legally married to somebody.
I mean, but does it matter? Because in most situations, and I've been in a situation like that, I'm just going to be honest.
Oh, we know.
When they don't tell you up front and then you get to like them, is it hard to just say, okay, I'm done, even when you find out these circumstances? Have you ever been in a situation where your emotions are so involved and now you decide, okay, I'm going to stay with this person, but if the timing had been different and I knew this up front, maybe I would be out. Maybe I wouldn't even invest my emotions into.
So when did I find out?
I'm a person of, again, truth. So I believe in telling them up front. And the reason I believe in that is because I allow the person to make the decision on their own. It's, for me, if you're keeping something like that from a person, you have already made the decision for them. And I think it's unfair. Yeah, I think it's very unfair because you don't know what as we're learning each other, we are starting to know what each other's moral beliefs are. And it might be against my moral belief to be with someone who is still legally married under the eyes of the Lord. So,
okay, now she done took it to a whole nother level.
With that being said,
okay, so under the eyes
under the eyes of the Lord.
Under the eyes of the Lord.
Well, Tab, hold on. Tell us how you feel. I'd love to hear your thought on this. Since you were eavesdropping on my conversation.
Well, honestly, I feel like, why does it matter? Now, it's difficult to kind of break it down, but I'm going to try and break it down for y'all.
Okay. Please.
I feel like having been married twice, it's just it's legality. It's nothing more than having a basic relationship. Anything you go
Am I here with married men, y'all?
No, we'll never get married again. However,
if you're married. She'll deal with it. May even pay for your divorce.
I don't know. I live in the moment.
I
live in the moment. You know what I'm saying? I might pay for your divorce, depending on what I'm getting.
Oh, my.
No, but you said sugar mama.
But what I'm saying is, we get so caught up in what the world says, what the church says, our legal marriages. They're nothing more than contracts. So what does a contract really mean between you and I? It's what we say is important to us. Now, at some point when we have differences, just like you would have in any other contract, you decide to end it. Now, sometimes there's more legality that's required to end it. And so from a relationship perspective, I don't think, and I have to be loose in how I say this, marriage matters between the two people.
Right.
And when they decide that they're separating or deciding to move on, as long as there's an agreement that says, I'm dating in this process, you're dating in this process, I personally want to talk to the other person. Before I get involved with you, I want to talk to the other person and have an understanding.
Completely understand it.
And
but legal still matters.
Yes.
We can't open up no bank account together.
Yes.
We can't walk down the aisle together.
Why you gotta open up a bank account? You just met this person. You try.
You baby, he may have some coin.
There are marriages. Right.
She
there
wasn't
you go.
paying for
the
it, y'all.
gold digger is coming back out again. It
She wasn't
doesn't
paying
matter.
for it.
Look, why do you have to have a bank account even when
I'm
you're
just saying
in a
that's just an
marriage?
example. I'm not saying that you have to have. I
That's
told you
your
this
standard.
before. I am not opening a bank account with nobody. You can put me
Even
on
if you're married.
Hell no.
Okay, so
that's a
why
different
does that
conversation. I
even
told you.
matter
No,
then?
what I'm saying is, it's a lot of stuff that we can't do because you're still legally obligated to
Right,
someone
right.
else.
I think, what can't you do aside from your tax return?
Walk down the street with no married man. That's what I
I mean,
think.
why? Because morally in your mind, you like, oh, this so wrong because somebody told you it was wrong? Instead of you
Because
just
I know it's
deciding.
wrong.
Why? Says who?
Me.
Okay, that's your moral code.
Yes,
But there
I have
people
morals.
out there-
Tam,
Exactly.
sounds like you don't have any. I'm beginning to question you. You came on here, you told my business. You want to walk around with married men.
No, you again.
Tam,
you,
I am
you,
flabbergasted. Every time I meet up with
you
you,
said,
it's always
it depends.
shit.
You said it depends on when I find out. It depends on how I find
It
out.
does.
It depends on how
Well,
I
let me
feel.
put
It
a
does.
disclaimer
And it
out
depends
there.
on how I wake
I'm
up.
married and my husband is off limits, child. And if he's out there telling somebody he's divorced, he's lying.
Well, show a picture.
You better
so
talk
they
to
will
Tam,
know.
because
picture
Tam
of
don't
him
want
with
walking
his
down the
son,
street.
Man, so
So
they
y'all
will
will know
that in
he's
case
married
he tell
and
you
he's happy.
separated, he
Listen.
not.
You need to turn that conversation to Tam because she don't walk down the street with a married
Yeah.
man. She don't
I
care.
mean-
I don't care. I don't mind it.
Who knows whether or not he is married or he's not? There are so many people out here not
His
telling
mama
half
may know,
truths.
his daddy know, his lawyer know,
Yeah.
his co-workers know.
No, what I'm saying is
His wife know.
if he doesn't introduce you to his mama or his co-workers
Hey,
or
man.
his family right
Who wouldn't want
away.
to introduce me to their mom?
Well, if
Some
he's,
of them
Or
out
they
there
daddy,
are doing
he's
all
or they
that.
deceiving you
co-worker.
because he wants all that body,
Yes.
then at that point you don't know what's going on.
I
you,
do.
You're
I'm gonna hire me a private
learning-
investigator.
Right. Because at the end of the day, you still gonna be walking down the street with a married man and might not even know. So at least he's giving you.
And that's
some-
gonna be trouble. He
some
don't play with
in-
your health.
That's true.
At least he's giving you some insight that, hey, here's what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Now I think you got to dig a little bit deeper. But we all out here potentially not
Walking around with
understanding.
married men.
Probably. How do you know? Is there a way for us to even know?
Yeah, there's a way.
Yes, there's a
We're gonna
way,
hire you
child.
because
We're
you
gonna do a
find out
background.
everything.
We gonna
We can do background checks,
on
baby.
Uh-huh.
It's free.
Listen,
You
we're
go
gonna
right
put a
on
number.
Google, honey. You can
We're
pull
gonna
up
put a number.
anybody's marriage certificate.
We're gonna put a number at the bottom of the screen to hire Tam for your investigative services.
Because I'm going to eavesdrop and listen to what's
She will
going
listen
on.
to what is going on, and she will ask the right questions and give you bad advice as well.
And when I ask the right questions, at the end of the day, you decide, your heart decides. What if this man is somebody that's designed to be for you? Maybe they jumped into a marriage and it's not working out and they're trying to move on. And this could be your soulmate.
I'm gonna tell you,
What
the man I pray
prevents you
for,
from
he ain't
moving
married.
forward?
The man I pray for, he ain't married.
Yet, he might have been married.
He ain't married currently.
What if he is decoupling from his wife, and now he meets you at a time when y'all getting ready to, bring your life
Figure it out
together.
and call me.
So this is a matter of timing at that point.
It could be.
Well, give me a little bit more insight into what it could be. What
Timing?
timing? What timing? And how would you look at
When
timing?
you
and say,
time to
maybe
get your ass up and go to your lawyer and sign them papers and
Yeah.
be done with it.
That's all it takes.
Because a divorce takes 30 days.
Yeah, because what's holding it up? And so
I've had two. No divorce takes 30 days.
Well, what is the holdup? You have a lot of insight. What is the holdup for a person to be dating someone new, establishing a new relationship, establishing probably some sex? What is holding
some
up
sex.
the signing of the paper?
I mean, what are the things that you think about when you're in a marriage and now it's getting close to the end, or you feel like enough has happened where we've got to separate? That takes time emotionally, it might be financially, it might be legally, and then you've decided, I'm moving on. We've agreed we're moving on. But it takes time to unravel all the things that probably have come together in this marriage.
And I'm glad you said that. We want to know what took you so long to kick your man out the bed.
Excuse me.
Well,
Talk about that.
I'm gonna tell you, the first thing is there's an evaluation that says, did I do
Not an
everything?
evaluation.
Yeah, did I do everything I could do? You know, so there's a little bit
So
of
it's
that.
a little bit,
yeah,
I'm
did
gonna
I do
review
everything I could do?
My marriage.
The next thing is, you know, you evaluate and assess what we have
It's an
together.
evaluation.
Are there children? There's a number of reasons.
Okay.
You
Number
get
two.
emotionally tied to a person
Emotions,
depending
okay.
on how long you've been with us.
But we asked why it took you more than 30 days.
Because legally it takes more than 30 days. Have you ever been in a marriage? Okay, there you go. So, hey, understand that
How many
there are
have
a
you
lot of
been in?
dynamics that happen when you find somebody out there you feel like they
Correct.
might be your spouse. You know, ask questions. But at the end of the day, you decide.
Because Tam gonna decide to walk down the street with a married man. Until next time.
Take this back to your Peach Brunch. Enjoy.